Is up, everybody? Holy cow, we've already got 14 people watching online. Welcome to The Fizz. That's what we're calling this thing now. We're calling it The Fizz. I know it's probably a very cheesy name, but it's the best we could come up with to avoid weird copyright stuff that, whoever owns the copyright and trademark for SodaStream, which I'm assuming is SodaStream, would totally be looking to shut, someone with 17 views down doing soda reviews. But regardless, got a little bit of feedback over the past several streams, and yeah, the Fizz it is. So welcome to the first official episode of the Fizz. But if you are new here for the very first time, never seen one of these things before, we've been doing this for about a year. We used to call them soda streams, although unofficially because obviously trademark issues, but we didn't have a name. Now we do. But what we do is we find interesting new flavors of sodas that have hit the market, and we do a live taste test and review, first impressions deal. So I'm looking at 20 people watching now. Hey guys, oh Colin, what is up, my man? If I am cute, then you are beautiful. That's how that works. Yeah, so we got Pat and Sarah. They're watching. They've actually bought some of what we're going to be trying today, and they're going to be trying it along with me. So that's really cool. Glad you guys are joining us here. Hi, babe. Good evening, summer-like evening. Good evening, Kirkland. Thank you for joining. He's one of the faithful. He always watches these things. My parents are both watching. Now I'm really nervous. I know you guys usually watch after the fact, but you're watching live, so welcome aboard. So we tried a countdown this time so we could build the view count up before we actually got this party started. Usually we just kind of dance around a little bit. But we're going to get right into the content, what you guys are here to see. So, for those of you who are here via a post, you've probably been seeing ads for probably about a month, if not longer. I have. That Dr. Pepper has a limited edition flavor out called Dr. Pepper Dark Berry. And I found it. I've got it in a can right here. I've been excited about this since I first heard about it near the beginning of April. There were probably ads out before I heard about it first, but as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to try it. I was really looking forward to it. Naturally and artificially flavored dark berry. Now that is all the information that I've been able to get about about what it's supposed to taste like. But what's supposed to be happening right now is this is supposed to be part of a marketing campaign for the next Spider-Man movie in the MCU. By the way, everybody, if you've seen Endgame, is everybody doing what you need? Is everybody doing what's necessary to process through the emotional trauma? Have you been doing that? Have you talked to somebody? Have you done what you needed to do? No spoilers here, but man, if you haven't seen it, see it and then go talk to a therapist immediately after, because you're going to need it. But yeah, so Spider-Man Far From Home is the next movie that's featuring Spider-Man that's going to be out. I can't remember exactly when that's coming out, but this is to hype that up. So in the spirit of Spider-Man and the Marvel MCU, I am actually publishing a poll here for you to vote on. The most hotly contested question of our current generation: who's the best live-action Spider-Man? Is it Tobey Maguire? Is it Tom Holland? Or is it Andrew Garfield? So I threw that poll up. You guys can go ahead and start voting on that now while we get this party started. And while we're doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and get into it, because you guys are here. You guys came to see a show, so that's what we're going to do. So I didn't find this in a bottle. I only found it in cans. I'm assuming if they're not out in bottles yet, they will be soon. So we're still going to get the satisfying pop with this one, the pop and fizz, but not through the twisting of a cap. It's from a can. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, buddy. Very satisfying, that little pop tab there. So, you know how we do. The first thing we do before we even pour it in, we got to do that old sniff test. So let's go ahead and get into that real quick, and I'll tell you what I'm smelling here. Okay, so wow. All right, that is definitely an air freshener that I would have in my car. It's a berry, definitely. It's more of a blueberry type deal. Um, I think blueberry. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what kind of berry this is supposed to represent, but I'm getting a very, very, very strong berry flavor there, which that is definitely what you want from a soda that calls itself dark berry. So uh, you're torn between Tom and Toby. Okay, see, where Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland are neck and neck right now at 27%, but Tobey Maguire is in the lead, which is personally what I would have guessed with 45%. So, all right, let's go ahead, and we got the glass with the ice. That's the best way to enjoy a soda. So let's do it. Okay, so this is interesting. So, before I finish pouring this, I'm actually kind of disappointed because, as you can see, it's still got that dark caramel coloring. I would have expected a blue color. Maybe they didn't do that because the last major soda that tried to do that, Pepsi, when they come out with Pepsi Blue, the blue dye that they used was actually kind of bad, really bad for you. So maybe they haven't figured out a good blue dye that's not toxic to use for this. But yeah, I'm actually surprised. I wouldn't say disappointed, but I'm surprised that this is not blue. It is that classic Dr. Pepper caramel color. So we're going to go ahead and finish pouring this. But yeah, okay, so now that it's actually in the glass, I am smelling the berry, but I'm also smelling that classic Dr. Pepper taste, or that classic Dr. Pepper smell. So, yep, that's interesting to me, but there's only one thing left to do, so cheers. Let's do it. Hang on just a sec here. This is interesting. So it's good. It's sweet. It is definitely a Dr. Pepper. If I burp, I'm probably going to burp a little bit in this because Dr. Pepper has the highest. It seems Dr. Pepper has the highest carbonation of any soda that I've ever drank. But so excuse me in advance. Pardon me for being rude. It was not me. It was my food. It bubbled up to say hello, and now it's gone back down below. But yeah, so this is definitely Dr. Pepper. But the berry almost kind of tastes like cotton candy. Yeah, it's. I don't dislike it, but the dark berry, it tastes more like a cotton candy, I think, than an actual identifiable berry. Yeah, I think that's the best way I can describe that. It's not overwhelmingly any distinguishable berry flavor that I've ever tasted. At least not that I can tell. Um, yeah, it kind of tastes like cotton candy flavored Dr. Pepper. It's definitely I can taste the Dr. Pepper flavor underneath of it. No, Dad, I'm fairly certain that this is high fructose corn syrup instead of real sugar, just as is the case with most sodas these days. Although I do wonder if they will put this flavor out in their cane sugar variant, so to speak. Um, let's see. So Pat's following along with us. It seems to blend in with the Dr. Pepper taste. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's subtle because of the cherry of Dr. Pepper. You know what? Yeah, actually, yeah, it is very subtle, and Dr. Pepper already kind of leans cherry, So, so yeah, this is on top of that, but not by much. Like it's like it's almost like like a film of additional flavor over top of the classic Dr. Pepper taste. It's definitely good. It's not necessarily rocking my world. Um, Irony of all ironies, I bet they won't have this in the movies when the movie is actually playing. I'm willing to bet that. I'd be surprised. It might pop up in the theaters when that's playing, but who knows? Probably not. Um, so like blue cotton candy, yeah, yeah, like blue cotton candy. So are you going to try the Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning flavor? Actually, I might as well make that announcement now. Next Tuesday, we're going to go ahead and do one of these streams. The next stream we're going to do, a few of you have sent me a picture of a new Mountain Dew flavor that is exclusive to KFC called Sweet Lightning, and that is described as a mixture. I want to say of mango, peach flavor, and honey, which is an interesting concept of a combination. But if our local KFC has it, I'm gonna get that on Tuesday, and we're gonna do the next stream featuring that because that's an interesting combination of flavors to hear it described. And there's only one way to find out if it's good is to give it a try. But yeah, as far as Dr. Pepper Dark Berry is concerned, I like it. I would definitely. It's a nice little novelty flavor. I would say it's a nice little novelty. Just to kind of help promote the next Spider-Man movie, which, by the way, Tobey Maguire is way in the lead at 50%, with 25% of you going towards Andrew Garfield and 25% of you going towards Tom Holland. And I'm actually kind of surprised. I was expecting Tom Holland to really win this one because a lot of people, for some reason, in recent years, a lot of people have been giving Tobey Maguire a lot of hate. A lot of people have been giving Andrew Garfield a lot of hate, and for good reason. The Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies were not good. But the Tobey Maguire, that's what I grew up on. They come out when I was in high school, and they have a very special place in my heart. So I love them. Yeah, so that's cool. Good to see that that's playing out, kind of almost in my favor. Um, I need to start having special guests on the Fizz. At this point, I would almost have to build a whole new set in order to do that. I've got one professional microphone that I'm using, and then I'm using the iSight camera on my iMac. But I I that might be something cool to do, like in the future, actually have somebody else on set to do this kind of thing with. Um, but yeah. Yeah, mango Pepsi. So yeah, that's something else too. I was at Walmart looking for this actually, and I saw that Pepsi had a bunch of like new flavored Pepsis out. So this is apparently a thing now. Everyone's just going to be putting out a bunch of new flavors of classic colas, and I'm fine with that because that gives me more to do. But yeah, so Pepsi had I think they had a blueberry flavor, they had a mango flavor, I think there was a lime flavor. Um, they just put out a vanilla flavor in order to directly answer the orange vanilla Coke. But you know, I don't know if I'm gonna try every single one of those, but I'll probably give some more of those a try. It's gonna be a busy summer if this keeps happening. So yeah, I have been getting your comments. I've been getting your suggestions for a few months now. Thank you for those. I'm gonna try and work my way through those and figure out which ones I really, really want to try. A lot of those sound good, but this coming out, I knew I had to get on it. So that's where I'm at with this. I like it. Blue cotton candy flavored Dr. Pepper is basically what this tastes like, and that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for voting in the poll. Um, and it looks like Tobey Maguire is the very clear winner here, which, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm okay with that. And I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm going to go ahead and finish this. It's kind of raining outside, so I probably won't sit on the porch and drink this. I also probably should get my dog out before it gets too crazy. But cooking with Kathy, wow, that is a throwback and a half. So Eric's on here, and Eric remembers back in the day when we used to do cooking shows with my mom and put them online. Cooking with Kathy, and that one day that should probably make its way back into the forefront of Facebook culture. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. This was a good one. This was a fun one. Like I said, not really rocking my world, but good for what it is. And we'll look back on this fondly long after the flavor has faded from shelves at the, I'm assuming, end of the summer after the movie has come and gone from theaters. So not bad, good stuff. Thank you for watching. Sarah and Pat, you enjoy your soda. Maybe we'll enjoy some together in the near future or whatever. I'll see you guys next time I walk my dog, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. They are my neighbors, by the way, for anyone wondering what I'm talking about. Also, Abby, by the way, I did not forget you. I saw you. I saw your comment. Hello. Thank you for watching as well. And with all that said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here, finish up my dark berry, and I will catch you guys on Tuesday for my first taste test and review of Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning. That'll be earlier in the evening. That'll probably be about I want to say 7 o'clock in the afternoon, evening, 7 or 8, something like that, because I'm off all day on Tuesdays. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you next week. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on the next stream. God bless you guys.